Hi, I'm Bill from Jazwares, and we are here today to talk about flick-to-stick bungees. Bungees are a collectible toy and game that feature over 96 different bungees, collectible bungees. They come each with a scoring disc, card, and we can build your collection all the way to the full collection of 96, featuring a battleground play, a disc launcher, and a whole world of bungees, cards, discs, and different ways to play. Flick-to-stick and stick-to-score are the key call-outs for the brand. So what you do is each bungee, the basic pack comes with a bungee, a disc, and then a card. And the idea is that you flick to stick and stick to score. So each bungee has targeted gameplay, and within each disc it'll go through and define which score you have achieved with that flick. So certain players are connected to different crews, and each crew has a color, and if your color corresponds with your crew, then you double your points. There are penalty points for hitting the wrong chip, things of that nature. So there are many different ways to play with the chips, with the cards, and then ultimately with the bungee's battleground. So the bungee's battleground essentially go from rounds 1, 2, and 3. Round 1 being the closest and the easiest. And again, you flick to stick and score. What the battleground additionally has is if you're able to, when you're playing head-to-head, you can actually have a defensive play or use the paddles for if you land and you need to give yourself a little help to get onto, either get onto a disc to score, or if your opponent comes in, you can play a little defense and bounce them out of the arena. So what you can do is, if you hit them, if you don't hit it correctly and it bounces off the panel, then you can actually end up helping your opponent. But ultimately, what you want to do is have the swatting effect, so you can knock your opponent out of the game and play a little defense in the process. You can go to Jazwares.com. We're also going to be launching bungeesworld.com later on this year. But Jazwares.com will feature the overall story of bungees, the origin of bungees, and we'll talk about the different series and how we're driving collectability through the first wave of 32 bungees, building to 48, and then doubling the world to a full 96.